Welcome, campers. I'm here today with Lindsay and myself. We're so excited to be here with you guys to talk you through this 30-day cleanse of doTERRA's. It's going to be a 3-day series that we're going to do. We've taken this long portion and broken it up into 3 videos, actually. So at doTERRA, we teach a foundational lifelong health philosophy that encourages healthy lifestyle choices and informed choice and participation in healthcare. And by the way, you guys, if you see me looking down at my notes, it's because we wrote these amazing notes and we don't want to miss anything, but we also don't want to go off on tangents, manage our time well, all of that, right? So we're looking probably, 10 to 15 minute videos. So that's why we're doing it this way. But our healthy lifestyle choices include eating right, exercising, all those things that we've talked about over this past week and a half, resting, managing our stress. So today we're going to talk more specifically about the 4th healthy lifestyle behavior, which is reducing our toxic load.
And just for our discussion today, we're going to define a few things, one of them being a toxin. The definition of a toxin is any substance that can cause harm to your body. The toxic load, that's referring to the accumulation of all the toxins that can affect your body at any given time, and the burden it places on our body systems and organs. Toxins, well, they come from many sources. In fact, the world around us is saturated with toxins, many of which we are not even aware of. Pollutions, pathogens, oxidation, and those are 3 of the most common categories of toxins. Pollutions are chemicals or any natural or synthetic substance that may cause harm to the body. Common examples of chemicals are ingredients in processed foods, such as artificial sweeteners, flavor enhancers. Some other things are like automobile exhaust or cigarette smoke, solvents, plastics, pesticides, any of those harsh cleaning products. The pathogens are microbial agents such as bacteria, fungi, viruses, things like that come in and invade our body and can cause infection or disease. Oxidation, well, that is referring to the damage that's caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. Those can cause damage on a cellular level, particularly to the cellular DNA structure. Although our body deals with these toxins in a number of ways, the 3 most vulnerable areas of exposure are the lungs, the digestive tract, and the skin. And that is due to the direct exposure. Toxins can be inhaled through the air that we're breathing. It can be ingested from the food that we eat. And it can also be absorbed through the transdermal, through your skin when something is applied topically or something just contacts your skin. Each of these avenues have physiological defense mechanisms that can minimize your toxic exposure. One example of how the body can protect itself involves the lungs. They are a very, very delicate tissue that can be affected by germs, smoke, dust, pollutants. To protect the tissues, the nose, the mouth, and the throat are lined with thick mucous membranes, right? And those trap the foreign particles. Special immune cells, those are also present within the lung tissue to destroy anything that might get past all of those mucous membranes. Now, although we are facing a growing number of toxic exposures along these pathways that we just talked about, our bodies, they are very well equipped to manage a certain amount of toxic load. However, the unhealthy lifestyle choices and the environmental threats that we are exposed to that are really beyond our control can overwhelm our natural defenses, and that leads to a compromised health. So what can we do to manage or reduce our exposures to those toxic influencers?
Well, the first thing we can do is to reduce the toxic load exposure in the first place. And we've talked a lot about that in this past week. There's many different ways that we can do this, like washing our hands during flu outbreaks or using our new On Guard hand sanitizer that we just that they just created, staying indoors on high pollution days, but also getting outside, because we know that the air inside our homes can be very toxic as well, just used due to all of the chemicals that many people use in their homes. But a simple way that we can start to manage our home environment is to diffuse essential oils into the air as we breathe. Diffusing essential oils in a room or at home or a work area is a very proactive measure to help neutralize airborne toxic influencers that may enter through our lungs, actually. So another thing to consider when avoiding toxic influencers in your home would be to consume consumer products that you're choosing for your family. Products ranging from household cleaners to products in your shower and bathroom and medicine cabinet. They can sometimes contain chemicals and other harmful ingredients that can contribute to your overall toxic load. Now, choosing products that use only safe and beneficial ingredients, such as doTERRA skincare. We love the Virage line. We've talked about that. The hair care, the On Guard home cleaning products. It's another way that you can avoid exposure to all of these toxic influencers. And excuse me, we did mention, I believe Lindsay put a post in it, but we'll mention again that the Think Dirty app. We love that app for our homes. And when you're out shopping, because you can use it for so many different things, but check all of the different ingredients and things that are in your home, because there's multiple ways that you can use the app. And it's just been so beneficial for all of us.
It was really eye-opening for me too. So,
Yeah,
well,
it's
the
scary.
second, it is, right?
Yeah.
Makes you think twice.
Yeah.
The second way that we can reduce our overall toxic load is by supporting our body's natural defense functions along our exposure pathways. Using doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality products, you guys know how much I love Lifelong Vitality, is a great nutritional foundation, that building block to support your body's natural defenses against toxic influencers. doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality products are packed with essential nutrients, vitamins, minerals, whole food extracts, antioxidants, fatty acids, and the very best essential oils that are essential for your optimal function of your body, to make your body work the way it's meant to. And it helps to support your body's defensive structures and functions. If you are not using the Lifelong Vitality, we've talked about it so much. It is really, really foundational for your whole wellness lifestyle. So if you have any questions about that, we would totally like to help you out with it. But it is really the basic building block, that base foundation for your overall health and well-being. Remember, we talked about that savings account, starting to deposit into your health savings account for later on down the road. Well, a third way that we can reduce our toxic load is to support our body's elimination pathways. Today, we're going to talk just a little bit about some of the various products from the doTERRA line that can support the healthy function of these pathways. It's a 30-day spring cleaning, or so to speak, for your body. As a reference point for the rest of our discussions, we're going to define those elimination pathways, okay? One of the primary ways that your body manages toxins is through your liver. Your liver is pretty much the unsung hero of your body and of your organs. Nobody writes poems or anything about that liver, but it's very, very important, because you will start complaining if your liver isn't functioning the way it's supposed to, right? So one of the most important roles that your liver plays in your body is acting as a filter or an eliminator for the toxic substances that come in through those three different ways that it enters your body. When the toxins enter your liver, they are broken down or conjugated to a form that can be eliminated or excreted through your kidneys and your urinary tract, or even through your colon. Your liver, kidneys, and your colon are the primary toxin elimination pathways. Toxins can be eliminated through secondary pathways that include the skin and the lungs. But today we are going to talk about supporting the healthy function of those primary and secondary elimination pathways using some of doTERRA's products.
So with that basic scientific description, let's clean house, right? Your home, in this case, of course, is just like your body. And just like that, it feels great to clean your house every spring. And I've been doing it this fall too. Sometimes you just need a little bit more. So today we're going to talk about resetting and renewing your body for a great summer. And as we go into the fall, we can do this cleanse whenever our body really is needing it. So we're going to see you guys back here tomorrow, and we're really excited to show you part 2 of the 30-day cleanse.